Oh, yeah. Nadolig llawen.
Nadolig llawen.
Nadolig hapus.
Yeah, Nadolig hapus. Yes. Hello.
Happy
Welcome.
Christmas. Merry
One and all.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Festive greetings.
Oh, I know. I've forgotten what it is. Oh, Bon Natal. No, what is it in Portuguese?
Feliz Natal.
Bon Natal. Feliz Natal.
Feliz
Yes.
Natal. There we go.
Feliz
Hey, welcome
Natal.
everybody. Welcome everybody, and happy Christmas to you too. I wonder what it is in Gaelic.
We'll never know.
This is the bit where you Google in the background and you work it out. But hey, while you're doing that or not doing that, I'm wearing my Christmas jumper. Yeah. This is as Christmas is as my jumpers get. And I got my Christmas hat on.
Is that your Christmas jumper?
That's my Christmas jumper. Hey, and I saw a robin this morning.
Oh, excellent.
And I thought, that's it. It's Christmas, isn't it? Christmas is here.
Yeah. It's here. It's landed.
Do let us know in the comments where you're tuning in from, and we'll give you a happy Christmas shout out. We love a bit of a shout out. And also, before we get going, naughty teachers, if you haven't registered yet, you won't get certificates for this session. Just saying. So there it is. There it is. Register adobe.ly/live lessons. And then also, Meredith is on Google, I can tell. The activity page is scrolling along the bottom. Activity page, adobe.ly/Xmas3. That'll get you through to the activity page for today. Let's go through our rules really quickly. First of all, you must have Adobe Express open. That's kind of a given for these sessions. You must have it open because we're going to be using it. The second one is you've got to get the activity page open, although it's not that important today, I must admit. Actually, it's not important at all, but if you want it, it's there. There are tutorials and guided activities on there, so it is a good thing to have. Also, we're going to be going back and forth between myself, the real deal, and the Batman to my Robin. He's on the iPad, so you will get two chances to sort of see what's going on. You'll be able to see the best version from me, and then a slightly lesser version from Jones. But you can choose which one you want.
The best,
the better version. But if you do need to pause at any time, you absolutely can. There's no problem with that whatsoever. There's no pressure to keep up. But leave it running if you think you're fast on the fingers and fast on your creativity. Have I missed anything out, Mr. Jones?
Just to mention that we don't think that the live lessons for January are quite on this form yet. But, if you check back there, the first week back, then there will be an absolute treasure trove of live lessons there for you to sign up for.
Yes, and actually, I've been getting a lot of emails from teachers saying, are you going to be doing any competition swag type things? And we have a special announcement that indeed we are. What's it called, Jones?
It is called Live Lesson Loot.
Live Lesson Loot. And the first piece of the first bit of live lesson loot is headphones. We're going to be giving out headphones.
What, just like one pair of headphones per class or something, just for everyone to share and have one
No, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a first come, first served. If you get your work in and show us what you do, what you've done from a live lesson, for example, we'll send out a class set of headphones. And that means you can be like, mixing away, listening to your own voice and stuff like that. It'd be great.
That sounds amazing.
You need to be a little bit more enthusiastic if we ever make that announcement.
Can I have headphones? I love swag.
No.
Oh.
Right. Let's have a look at what the devil we're doing today. This is the activity page. What are we doing today? He has no idea. I've kept it a Christmas secret, and I'm going to unwrap it for him right on this live lesson. If you've got an iPad, you can scan the QR code thing with your camera wrappy thing and press the yellow boxy thing that comes up. But let's have a look at what we're doing. Well, the first one is going to be draw a penguin. Get in there. Drawing. I know. I love this one. It's great. And hey, Suzanne. Yeah. Suzanne from West Lothian, from Scottish Borders, has made all of these for us, and she's brilliant, and I love them. Yep. That's going to be the first one. The next one is going to be send a vintage postcard. A vintage postcard. We're going to use a guided activity for that. But hey, let's not dilly-dally. Let's get straight into it. Are you ready?
I'm just waiting for you, as always.
Oh, right. Well, look at that. I did the intro today, and it only just went over 5 minutes. You can read into that what you will. Okay. He's grumpy today, isn't he?
I'm not. I'm wearing my very cheerful Christmas cardigan.
It hasn't got a tie knitted in though. Did you kind of like cut that out?
Hey, look, we've got Penavai Primary School back. Penavai Primary in Bryden. Blwyddyn chwech, year 6, Nadolig Llawen. Thanks for your message. Thanks for coming along. We've seen you popping up a few times this term, so thanks for supporting the live lessons.
Yes, absolutely. Right, let's crack into it then. Let's go scroll down here, and you need to find the robot, create a drawing. Bosh. Okay. So on the iPad, you can't name it straight away, but I can because I'm on a browser. So I'm going to put penguin drawing. Something imaginative like that. Okay, save my file. Boom. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is go to the brush. And we're just going to work with this hard round brush, the very first one, the default one that's already there. But, it's massive. We don't want that. I'm just going to go back. I know. I'm going to go. You can use the undo button or the erase all button.
That's quite a cool
don't get in the habit.
That was quite a cool squiggle, Dom, I got to say.
Yeah, it was a cool squiggle. It was my tag, my graffiti tag. But I'm going to change the size of this brush to 10. And the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating the kind of body of the penguin, right? So we kind of wanted to do an oval here, but the thing is you click, hold, draw your oval, and then wait at the end, don't release until it kind of ovalifies itself, all right? So love making up words, right?
Ovalifies is not a word, guys.
Look at that, it just ovalified. And also if you keep it on your finger on, you can make it bigger, smaller, and you can change the angle. But that is pretty perfect, if I do say so myself. It's big. About that. That is boom. We're in Boomtown. Right. And then we're going to do the heed. Massive heed. And the same thing, really. You're going to click and hold. Drag it round. Wait till the end. Boom. And then again, you can make it bigger. What?
No. Whoa, calm down.
Whoa. It doesn't matter if it's kind of like slightly off. That's all good. Right, so we've got the body and the head here. This is good. We're cooking on gas here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my fingers on the trackpad, and I'm going to separate my fingers on the trackpad. Boom. Look at that. Zoomed right in there. Because what we need to do is we need to do some wings. So let's just get it into position. Nice. Now, this is where you can do a curved line. Oh, that was awful. If you do too many squiggles like I just did, then it'll be like, I have no idea what you were trying to do there. So I'm going to press undo.
Like somebody's unraveled a paper clip.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Jones. And then I'm going to come down there. It still doesn't like it. It's not like this one at all. Yay!
There we go. Oh, we got a bit of a gap there. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I've got a bit of a gap there. Look at it. I think I can probably rectify that later. I'm not so worried about that. But you don't want the arms to be too big. That's fine. But you do really want to have no gap here. So maybe I'll just
like that. Saved.
Yeah, and saved. And then if you zoom in, you'll be able to get a better look at. Make sure that you're closing all these gaps here because we're going to be using the fill tool. So I'm going to click and drag again. Yeah, nice. Oh, it's got a lovely little armpit going on there. I wonder if penguins have hairy armpits. Do you think?
No,
I think they don't. I'm gonna say penguins don't have hairy armpits. So there's one done, and then I'll do the inside bit of the arm there. Nice.
Oh my god. No, then.
And then this one's awful. Oh, look at that.
It's good.
Rescued.
Good.
Victory from the jaws of defeat. There we go. Right. There's only one more thing I'm going to do before I pass it over to Jones. Is I'm going to put a couple of little feet on here. Now for this, I think I'll make the brush go a bit larger. 129. That is extortionate. Let's go 50. 50 will do. A little.
But from Carmarthen to Ammanford, the 129.
And then a couple of little feet there. Nice. Oh, that one was big. That's fine. You can have one leg longer than the other. I think I have as well. Right. There you go. Easy peasy. Just getting a bit of control. Let's get see what Jones's control are, because he was quite disparaging about mine. So we'll
come
on what he's doing here.
Come on. Right. Let's go on the Adobe Express homepage. Just scroll down. Let's find the funky robot. There he is. Give him a tap. Create a drawing. Right. So what we want to do is we need an oval for the body of the penguin. So let's go to brush. That's brushes here. Top left. Tappity tap. Now the size of the brush is important. Right now it's on 123. So let's just bring that down to something around 10. There we go, 10.
You never want to type it in, do you? You never ever want to type it in. No.
And then let's draw an oval. So we're going to leave some room for the head at the top and room for the feet at the bottom. So let's kind of do something like like
no.
That.
Oh no. Oh, you nailed it.
There we go.
That's a bit big. I reckon that's too big.
Okay.
There you go. That's good.
So for the head, what we want is a circle overlapping the oval. So let's just draw that. Circle. Hold it till it snaps.
Oh, lovely. You only just made that. It threatened to have a gap in there.
It didn't though, did it? Right. Now then, let's do the wings.
This is the tip, though. This is where you're likely to slip on a banana skin.
I'm going to pinch in so that we get the wings. So I'm going to... don't worry about the wings starting inside the body, because we won't see any of those extra lines.
True. That's a good tip.
So let's just do something like that. There we go.
Wow, his arm's coming out of his neck. It's amazing.
Thank you. And then I'm going to pinch in.
Neck arms. Oh, nice. I like that.
Oh, right. It didn't snap, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't
matter because you nailed it.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now then, something similar this side.
Short, stubby arms. I like that.
There you go. Snap. We have a different pose this side. There we go. And now it's really important that this one starts on that line. There we go. That's snapped now. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so nice. The feet. Dom just brought the brush size up. So what size were you roughly?
50. I was about 50. So that's why
we'll do that. Yeah. It'll go. These need to be like little squares, I think, don't they? So
yeah, I mean, I think you could go even lower, like 40 mile.
Oh my gosh!
What on earth?
Anyway, I'm going to go back to my 10 brush. Okay.
No, just go 40.
Oh, there we go.
Playing it here.
There we go. Sorted.
Right.
Right.
Sorted.
Back to you, Dom.
Okay, Dom. Okay, cool. Right. So we got our penguin. And then we're going to go to the fill brush. Now, this is where it's really important that you don't have any kind of gaps like in your shapes here, because we're just going to fill all of this stuff. So you can see that it turns into a paintbrush, and wherever the little triangle cursor is, that means it's going to paint that bit of shape. And you can see here where the overlap is, it's going to break it down into shapes as well, but we just want it all to be black. Cool. That's all nicey. I'm happy with that. So that's easy peasy. And then we go back to the brush, and then we can go bring the size to 10 again. This time we're going to go white. And now we need to do like a belly and a face. So it's the same as what we did before with the head and the belly or the body, but just inside that. It's just inside. So I'm going to click, go around. Yeah, nice. That'll do. Around about there is good. And then I'm going to do the same up here. So go round and around. Yeah, nailed it.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll do there. And just so that you've got something to do while we look at Jones doing it completely differently as usual, we'll go to fill and go to do the same as what you did before, but this time you're going to fill the shapes with white. And there you go. Look at that. Boom.
There we go. And that white head is the reason that Wales gave the gift of the name penguin to the world. So everyone calls it penguin. It's actually Welsh. The word penguin is Welsh. So pen is head and gwyn is white. So
white head.
Yeah. So
what about seagulls? Why didn't seagulls get that one?
Funnily enough, that's the other bird name that Wales gave to the world. That's also Welsh.
Seagull.
Yeah, it comes from Gwylan.
Oh, you blow my mind today. I'm into the Welsh history.
Penguin literally means white head. That's it.
Amazing. Look at that. You learn something new every day. Hey, you're going to have a struggle here. You've got some stuff you're going to struggle with here.
Oh, fine. Have you heard of Francis Drake?
I've been to his house.
There we are.
I went to his house in Colombia.
You have tea and toast. All right. Oh, you've actually been to his house, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. So Sir Francis Drake was an English kind of
pirate
captain.
And
you got that
little thing there.
There we go. And on one of his escapades, he took a boat through, up to the cold bits, Antarctic, whatever.
Up to the cold bits.
In his diary at the time, it says, "Numerous were the great fowl that we saw, which the Welsh sailors named penguin."
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah. That's the first written record of the word penguin, is him saying that, because they were just literally calling them like white-headed birds. Anyway.
Oh, cool.
Get that in there, Dom.
Well, there you go.
Right.
I know.
Right.
That was your best one all year.
Hard-round brush. Oh my gosh, really? Oh,
it's your only good one all year.
Hard-round brush. White paint this time, guys. So let's do a big oval on his belly. So we're gonna go woohoo and pause.
Nice.
There we go. And then a big circle on his head, overlapping with the oval. Woohoo! Not sure about that. Oh, that's all right.
No, that's good.
It's a bit ovally, but I think it's fine. And now we just need to fill this in. So we go to fill, white paint, tap, tap, tap. There we are.
Sweet. Nice.
Done.
We are cooking on gas here. Right. So now that you're on this bit, what you got to do is you got to go back to the brush. You got to change it to orange. And here's where you're going to start putting some feet on. So, it's a bit of artistic license here.
Ooh.
There you go. You can do an oval. It kind of makes it easy if you do an oval, I suppose. And then same here. Oh, that one's a bit bigger. 2 different shoe sizes going on here. Maybe I'll go. Nah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. And then you can go to your fill, select the orange, clickety-click, clickety-clock. But also, you see, you've got these little black socks going on. So let's get rid of those. And that one, cool. And then also, you need to do a nose. So go back to your brush, keeping it on 10 all the time. And the brush, by the way, I just want to another shout out to Suzanne who made these tutorials. These are rocking.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, I suppose it's like a heart in a way.
Oh.
There you go. It's a bit wiggly woggly.
Mr. Alcon's here.
Oh, of course he is.
Of course
he is. Who wouldn't have known? You can do two lines like this and click them to make them go straight, and that gives a nice little and then you can do your you know what? Take some time, trainer. Take some time.
Looks like an ice cream cone.
Yeah, exactly. And then again, I mean, Mr. Alcon knows all this already, but there you go. You have to do that. And then if you want to, you can go to your brush, black brush, a couple of little nostrils. And I think I'll also do the eyes while I'm here. I think 10 brush again. I'll do that. One eye, snap, nice. Another eye, snap, nice. That'll do. Cool, like that. And then I'm gonna put. What am I gonna do? Now I'm gonna do the eyes. So maybe this needs to go to something like 30. Ding, bong. I mean, you could go bigger actually. Let's try 40, and just go over the top. Bish, bash. And then if you really want to get really crazy, you can bring it down to 10 again, and then with the white, and then you can just put a little shiny.
Oh, he's showing off now.
Oh yeah, well, Suzanne gave me all the tips.
Showing off now.
Can't claim it for myself. Right, you have a little. You speed through that. We've got plenty to do here. You speed through that bit. Merry Christmas and Temple Patrick, Mr. Alcorn. He's got all sorts of swag for being one of the best teachers in the world. We send him a load of swag. Oh, hello. That wasn't it. That wasn't in the memo.
No,
it wasn't. You need to close those shapes, son.
No,
it's unbelievable.
I was very annoyed.
I am massively annoyed. I'm going to do it myself now. I've had enough of you. Absolutely had enough. I'm not going to get shown up on one of my live streams here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make mine even better than yours, though.
Okay. There we go. Ah! I was just trying to move down, but you need to use two fingers if you're moving around, otherwise you actually paint. Obviously. All right. Okay, so feet are done, beak is done. Let's get those two little nostrils on the beak. And now let's work on the eyes. So here we go. There we go.
There we go.
And now let's bring the brush size up. So Dom went to about 40 odd. Here we go, 58. That'll do.
That'll do.
There we go. And now let's bring it back down to about 10.
Nice.
A little catch light.
Yours looks like he's got a Dorito nose.
Thanks.
Tangy.
That's really nice. Thank you. There we go. Right, Dom, what's coming next?
What is coming next? Well, that is a very good question. So let's see what we can do here. So we're going to go back to brush, and one of the things we're going to do here.
Hang on.
Hang on a minute. Right.
There you go.
Back on the good stuff. Right. Back on the best stuff. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put we're going to put a scarf on him. Well, it could be a hair. Could be a hair. Now, what I found with the scarf is if you start with a triangle, you can't quite see it, but you can see the triangle shape here. But it means that you get quite a good edge on the rounded section of the shoulders here. If you use the triangle brush.
Oh.
You see? Oh.
I do see.
I do see. Although it did just take off the edge there, so I might just add a little bit on. Cool. Right. And also, it's important that you actually do your neck section here as well. And for your neck section of the scarf where it's hanging down, don't use the triangle brush. The triangle brush is only useful because it gives you a good angle for going around the neck. Then you should go back to the hard round brush. And then, I mean, you could go 149, I suppose. And then you just, do whatever you want down there like that. Now, the other thing you've got to do here is a little bobble hat. Maybe 149 is a bit big, maybe 120, something like that. And for this one, should I do the square? No, I should not do the square. No, it's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of do it like a halo. This is like the band of the bobble hat. Yeah, nice. And then I'm going to do one over the top here like this. Wait till it snaps. Oh, hello.
Ooh, very snazzy.
It's like a funky beret.
It does.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a sort of, that's better. Snapped, and then I can bring it down. Yeah, that's fine. And then you can just fill in the bits in the middle like that. That's absolutely fine. And then the last thing I'll do on this little bit is a little bobble. Maybe I'll go to 150. I do love a bobble hat. This red one I've got on my Christmas hat hasn't got a bobble, and it makes me sad.
A little pom-pom.
Yeah. There you go. Look at that.
Oh,
boom.
Good one.
Loving life. He's loving life there. Right. There you go. Scarf. Start off with the triangle. A triangle brush. You can go with whatever color you like on it. We're going to put some detail on it anyway, so that's cool.
I'm going to go to triangle. I'll go for the red as well. Did you leave it on that size? Yeah. Let's give it a whirl.
Yeah, I think I did, but I think maybe you could go smaller because your neck section is tighter, I think. Yeah, that's cool. No, nice. Oh, that's worked perfectly.
There we go. Okay.
And then you want to switch to the hard round brush for the bit coming down.
I'll use the square, maybe.
Yeah, the square seems to twist and turn a bit. I didn't like it.
There we go. Okay. And then a hard round. No, then. And this needs to be, again, same kind of size, 150?
Yeah, 120, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's go.
So you're following the crown of the head, following it around, snap it, and then adjust it. Oh, it's not a baseball cap. Nice. Yeah, nice. And then a nice little looks like a top hat. Looks like a cat in the hat. Maybe that's where he keeps his lunch. Every time he catches a fish, he sticks it in there.
I don't know what happened with that. Anyway,
it's
fine. I got room for a pom-pom at the top.
Yeah, you can.
Right.
I don't quite know what to say. You might want to fill that in, or maybe not. No. You don't have to fill that in. You could fill that in, but you don't have to.
Oh, yeah, I'll fill it in. Yeah, I'll fill it in.
Yeah, you fill that in. Right, okay. So now we're going to do some detail. Now, you've got lots of different things that you can do here. I was messing around on this before and did find some quite good ones, like the pointed stars. That could be cool. Turn that to white. How big is that going to be? Way too big. Let's go to 85. And you could, paint paint stars around. That's pretty cool. Like that, actually. That's worked out really well. What else have you got on here? I guess you could do firecracker as well.
Isn't there a
That looks a bit.
Snowy
There
mix?
is a snow one. Yeah. The other thing that I quite liked doing, I don't like that one at all, actually. The one I actually really liked doing was if you just go back to like the hard round brush and then you put it down to like 10 or something like that again. That'll do. Then you can just do like stripes. There you go. Wait till it snaps.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're in the white section, it doesn't matter if you overlap. You see, it does not matter in the slightest. It will do here. You want to stop it where you think that scarf is ending. But also, I could go higher through there. You see, and higher through there, just to give it a nice clean edge. So if there's white on either side or on one side, you can start in that section, and it's fine. Same here. Oh, that one didn't snap. Sometimes it does seem very temperamental. There we go. That's the last one that I can do. There we go. Nice. And then this one I'll have to make it a little bit more exact, side to side. That's cool. So you've got a stripe there. And then, you could do the same down here as well. So it is quite easy when you have white on either side, because you can just kind of go right through, wait for it to snap, and then take it in the right place. Nice. Often find that the quicker that you use the brushes, the better the outcome is, really. Don't know if you find that, Jones.
I do. I think if you're like quite definite with it.
Yeah. And the snapping seems to work better that way. What can I do on the bobble hat here? Wow, I don't know. What else could I do? What have we got in art supplies that I could do? Spatter. Don't think that works so well. 4-leaf mix. Oh yeah. They come out really big, these brushes. So you can just bring them down a little bit. Something. I don't know. You can play around. I mean, there's millions of things. I actually did load of lines on my first one, but I kind of like this. What I might do is go back to the hard round brush, make it white, and then maybe try and do a kind of band from one side here. Ooh,
oh yeah.
No, that didn't work at all, did it? Maybe I'll zoom out a bit so I don't have to travel so far. Oh man. Oh yeah, that worked. Yeah, and then kind of pop it there, and it kind of, maybe I'll just do a little extra bit there, and that just gives a bit of definition there. Cool. Right, let's see what you've done with yours.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So just messing around. What I've been trying is put coloring mode on. So with coloring mode on, you can then go to something like the multicolor brush. This first one here, asterisk, you can bring the size right up to the max. So with coloring mode on, you can just do like inside the hat stuff like this.
Oh, cool. That's nice. Oh, nice. That is wicked, isn't it? I wonder what happens if you bring the brush size down. Would it mean that you get more colors on it?
Yeah, you kind of see more of the
funky,
pattern.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Keep that.
That one was cool. What else did I like? Oh yeah, this shimmer cord one was quite cool as well. You know, it looked quite wintry. Thought that looked quite nice. Like a nice winter chenille. Yeah, yes. But also you could go into the art supplies stuff, like the French Impressionist. We love the French Impressionist brush. And that gives it a nice kind of texture. And then after doing that, you could go into decorative. grab maybe a bit of snowy mix. And again, just...
Oh, nice. Like it's been, oh, that's great. Yeah. Good tips there. Love that.
Something like that.
It's kind of easier as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, for that shadow around the band, I think another good tip that Suzanne gave us before is to go to basic. Use the soft brown brush. Okay. Now, if we use the soft brown brush with some black, now that's going to be too strong. It's going to give us like a black line like that. Okay. So what we want to do is just tap on the more colors and just bring the opacity of the black down.
Nice idea, yeah.
And now it's going to kind of just give you a shadow
nice
across the top there.
This could be a Rasta penguin, and that's why he's got his big hat like that. It's like a Rasta hat.
Yeah.
Love that.
Great hat.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, okay. So let's do some backgrounds on this. Right, this is going to be easy peasy. Right, so you can go to background color up here. Let me get my penguin, make it a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Background color. I'll go to custom, I think. I'm looking for a kind of inky blue. Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
All right.
Yeah, that's cool. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go to our hard round brush, bring it down to 10, I think. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create like a background scene. Okay.
Oh,
so the first thing we're going to do is, if I zoom in a little bit, is I'm just going to use my brush. It doesn't need to snap on this bit. I'm not so bothered. Maybe I'll just do it under the armpit there. And then through down there. It doesn't need to be straight because it's going to be, we're going to do like a snowy bank. And then we'll do one there. This can go straight through the black. Doesn't really matter. And it can start on the black again there. You give it a bit of, sort of, doesn't have to be straight. They want it to be straight. And then we're going to do another line under there to kind of make it like 3D-ish.
Oh,
there we go. Now, once you've done that, you can have fun with the fill brush because you can go and get, it could be as white as the driven snow. And we could make that section white, and this section white, this section white, and this section white. And then with your just keep it on the fill, and then you go to the more colors here, go to custom, and then what I think I'll do is I'll move it over to the blues, and then I want to like a sort of a bluey whitey gray. So I'm just moving it. It was in the corner there, right? But if I just move it out of the corner, it gives me this bluey whitey gray type thing. And then I can go in here, and it's just a slightly different shade.
Oh yeah, nice.
Maybe the shade could be a little bit more pronounced than that. Jones can do that. He loves trying to get one up, doesn't he? So we'll do that. What's happened? Come on, Express. Oh, I'm gonna have to give it a kick. Come on, Express. What have you done? Oh,
what's going on?
What's going on? You take over and do that bit.
Come on in. Right. So back to our hard round brush. And let's bring that to black and all the way back down to about 10. There we go. So yeah. So we've got this kind of line here. Oh, I got coloring mode on. Switch that off.
Oh no.
So we got this line up here. There we go. And then it needs to kind of continue over on this side. And then down here. Just kind of be matched. And then
nice.
Like this. There we go. Just like that. And now we're going to go and grab our filter. Oh, I didn't change the background color, did I? So let's do that now. Let's go to background color. And let's go to, what about this? No, maybe we need a darker blue. So we'll go to custom. And then let's just darken it up. Something like that. Right, and now then, so this ice here. So let's go to fill, grab some white paint, and fill in this piece of ice. There you go. And then over here, same again. And now let's get a kind of cold blue to have underneath on like the edge of the ice. So let's choose a blue. Then we're going to go into more colors and custom. And here we just want to kind of go up and left. Something like that. I'm going to pinch in. If you accidentally, let me just show you what you might accidentally do here, guys. And don't panic, okay? You may accidentally touch the black line with your fill tool. And then that will happen. Okay?
Disaster.
If that happens, don't panic. Just undo
Don't panic.
Don't panic and zoom in. Okay, use the zoom. So pinch in, and it'll help you to fill in the correct place. All right, what's happening next, Tom?
Okay, let me reshare my screen. There we go. And am I on? Not yet. Okay, now, so what we got to do is, just to finish this off, I'm going to do some ice flows that the penguin is standing on. So we'll go to the brush tool, and we'll go to the black. We'll bring the size down to about 10. And then what I'm looking to do here is just a kind of random shape. There's one. I'll do another little ice flow over here, 2. And then I'll do another one here, 3. Right. Now that I've got those, what I want to do is make them kind of 3D like we did on the side of this one here with this sort of icy blue color. And all you got to do there is just take it down at the side and just go around. And same with this one. It's just like shows you that it's a piece of ice kind of floating just on top of the water. That'll do there. You've got to make sure that you're closing these shapes. That's the main thing. And then here, yeah, down to there, which is cool. Right, now when you've done that, go to the fill brush, white, top of them all in white, top in white, top in white. And then I'll go to my custom colors. Now you can choose, use your dropper tool like you would in Express, and choose the one that you'd used on the big ice flow at the top. So I've got that now, and then I can click in there, click in there, click in there. And then the other thing that you've got to do is change the color of this water, because it's at the moment it's the same as the sky, which is no good. Don't want that. So I'm going to go to the, it's like a, what color is this? What do you call it? Teal? Is it teal?
I'm not sure about teal. I don't know.
No, I don't know what it is, but it's cold water color. And that is in there. And then all you've got to do left then is you can go back to your brush. And then is the one for snow? There's a spatter brush.
Yeah.
That's probably as close as we're going to get to snow, I think. So yeah, maybe I'll go back to that spatter brush.
You do have snowy mix.
Snowy mix? Is that in decorative?
Yeah.
Snowy mix, huh? Okay, nice. And then I'll make that white. Oh, look at this, dreamy. That is so dreamy. We're in Dreamtown. Look at that. Lovely snowy little scene there. If you want to, you can put it on top of these bits here. Because, you know, it would be snowing all around us.
Yeah.
Not just behind us. There we go. A snowy mix going on. He's in a blizzard. And there you go. I'm Dunsky. Happy days. Right. Let's get you on there. Finish that off quick, smart.
All right. Okay. Ooh!
Right. Oh, there you go.
Right. Brush. Hard round brush. Let's go. Let's do a little woo, like that. And then let's just have the edge of one woo, peeping in there. And then let's have the edge of another one just peeping in like that. There we go. So whatever's the bit that's furthest to the left and right needs to have a bit of a down, and then you'd follow around. So then the furthest right is this bit, so just straight down, and now we're just going to follow follow around. There we go. Here. There we go. Okay, that's fine.
Nice.
Let's go for fill. White. Tap on top of each piece of ice.
Nice.
Lovely job.
Lovely job.
Lovely job. Right, and then for the front bit, I just used this cold blue, and then I went into custom, and I just went up and left. So that'll be close enough. And let's go. Yep. Yo. And yow. And this little bit. Excellent.
Nice.
There we go.
Change the color at water.
Water, yeah. Okay, so let's go to brush.
No, Phil.
Oh, yeah. Phil. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Sorry. Phil. This one. Tap. Lovely.
Yeah.
And now let's just get some, let's go into brush. Let's go into decorative. And let's grab the old snowy mix. There we go. White paint all the way up the top. You could put coloring mode on first of all, and that means you can go a bit wild behind like that.
Oh, yeah, that's
going over him. And then you can do the same down there. And then you could kind of just add a few, turn coloring mode off, and then just add a few little dustings, maybe. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Sorted. I'm done.
Cool. Right. If you need to, you can download it, of course, by clicking up the top here. And if you want to print it out, then we would do that. Otherwise, you can press share and publish to the web, Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams. You can also go and open it in My Stuff if you wanted to in Express and make that into a card or whatever it is you want. Okay. Right. Press the big A in the top left-hand corner. Activity 1 is done. Let's have a look at what we're doing on activity 2. We're going to send a vintage postcard.
Nice.
Now, there is a click here for the guided activity. I'll click on that, but Mr. Jones, you probably need to show them, because if I click that, mine opens directly in the browser. But you probably want to show people how to get that if they're on the iPad. Do you want to do that now?
Well, yeah. So on the iPad, we need to tap on the colourful A. This big colourful A takes back to the home page. And we are going to just use these 12 days of creativity across the top here. And if you scroll over, it's number 6. Send a vintage postcard.
Perfect.
Give it a tap. There we are.
Okay, wonderful. Because sometimes it doesn't work on the iPad if you do it from a external button, that kind of thing. Okay, right. Mr. Jones is loading up there. Now I'll put mine on. Now, this is a guided activity, but I must admit I find it quite confusing. So we're going to be modifying this in quite a big way. So first things, greetings from. I'm going to keep that on there. That's fine. Ocean breeze, island ease. No, this is going to be a Christmas themed one. So we're going to put what are we going to put? What did I do on my last one? Can't even remember now. Huh? I did put Lapland, but I wanted to put fresh snow, icy breezes. Okay, now I'm not worried about the colors and things like that right now. None of these colors are really working for me. What I want to focus on now, I'm going to get rid of the Learn tab here. What I want to focus on this is text, because this is where things get a little bit messy for me. So you've got a piece of text here. You've also got like palm tree thing in the middle of it. So I've moved my text out of the way. I had it there. I've moved it out of the way. Click on the palm tree thing, delete. Click on the Hawaii thing behind, the yellow one, delete. Okay, let's bring Hawaii back in. Okay, Hawaii. Now, if you double click, it will put that text on there. That's cool. So go Lapland. Now, there's more letters. There are more letters in Lapland than there are in Hawaii. So you're going to have to use your minus button until it comes down to roughly where you want it to be, which is around about there. That's cool. Now, they had sort of text overlapping text. So we can do that too. But now that we've done our first one, what I'm going to do is have it selected, go to the 3 dots here, and I'm going to duplicate. But once you've duplicated it, I want it to go exactly. I want it to go exactly.
Wasn't expecting that Boston accent there. That was very good.
Duplicate. I'll duplicate you, brother. Okay, now I've got that one on top. So now they are exactly overlapping. Right.
Oh,
now
well done.
They're exactly overlapping. I'm going to select the one underneath in my layer stack. You can see my layer stack. I'm going to select the one that's underneath. And here it's got like this outline color, which is red. I'm going to change that to yellow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it ever so slightly so you can see that it's in a different place. And then I'm using my arrow keys, and on your iPad you won't use arrow keys, but I'm just kind of moving it around to see where I'm going to get a cool vibe. And I like the way it's doing it like that. It's giving me this little shadow, which is cool. Now, the Lapland at the top, I can click on it in my layer stack. And at the moment, it is a red, which is good for Christmas, but it's not a deep Christmas crimson red. And that's the one I want. There we go. Nice. Okay. So I've got that. Now, what I want to do now is I want to put a background on this, because right now, none of this is screaming Lapland to me. So I'm going to go to elements on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to backgrounds. And then in backgrounds, I'm going to search for Lapland. Oh.
Okay.
No, that didn't work. Christmas. Ooh, nice. Ooh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to do it there. I'm going to go to media. And I'm going to go to photos. And I'm going to go to Lapland there. Okay. That'll give me much better options. Ooh. Okie dokie. Now, I'm not looking for something that's going to dominate the scene. I'm looking for something which is kind of, oh, that's nice. Oh, it's magical.
That is magical.
That is magical, isn't it? Maybe I don't want that one. Maybe I want this one. Oh, okay. That is looking spicy. So now I'm going to click on it. And once I've clicked on it, on the left-hand side, you can see set background. Kablam!
Bluey.
Yeah, nice. I like that a lot. So I've got my. This is where we're kind of gonna leave it and go over to Jones now, because I did a lot of stuff there and completely forgot that he was even here. So you're gonna remove
Easily
him.
Done.
Pick him up. Yeah, go on.
All right, okay. So here's what Dom did. So this first piece of text in the front, we're going to be using this. So we're going to keep that. This cool kind of palm tree thing that's behind, we're going to get rid of that bin. And then this copy of the text, we're going to get rid of that bin. All right.
Get out of there.
Bring the size down. So let's change this. So greetings from... Come on,
then. Come on.
Then. The oldest town in Wales. Right, okay. So that's looking lovely. It's maybe just bring it down a touch.
Big. Yeah,
there we go. Just like that. This is from Carmarthen. And then Ocean Breeze Islandese, maybe not.
Horizontal rain.
Yeah. Is it raining?
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Full stop. Yeah. Oops.
I'd have gone with the exclamation mark there, if I'm honest.
No, I think it just sums up how miserable the rain is if it's just more of a statement of fact, you know? Is it raining? Of course it is. Yeah. Right. Okay. There we go. So let's duplicate Kamar then. So let's 3 dots, duplicate. Right. Here's my copy of that. So the first bit Kamar then, I like that Dom changed the color. So we'll tap on that, the one that's higher up, change the text color to this deeper red. And now this lower Kamar then, let's go for a Christmassy green. So let's go for
nice.
custom. Let's go into the greens here, and let's just make it a nice kind of dark green.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, in the original template, the fill was actually the same kind of color-ish. So maybe we could do that. Might help us out. There we go. Something like that. All right. Now, I'm going to bring that back up. Now it's in front of the red text. So we need to send it behind in our layer stack. So over on the right-hand side, let's just pop that behind.
Nice.
There we go. Now we can just move it around. See, as Dom said, where does it give you a cool kind of 3D effect?
Yeah.
I think about there. Right. Maybe I'll move my is it raining? Of course it is down. There we go. Right. So let's get a photo. So let's go to, I'm going to go to elements and I'm going to go to backgrounds and I'm going to search for Christmas. Christmas. Go. All right. Something that's going to tone nicely with this red and green, really, is what I want. Without being too busy. That's quite cool. Maybe. No. Maybe just this red. This is nice.
I think, yeah, why not? I think it should be a scene.
Do you think?
Yeah.
What, a rainscape from Kamar then? Oh, there we go. I'll go for that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, there we go. I'm going to have to change the color of the
background. Nice.
Because I need to, there's some things in here that I need to see better.
Yeah.
So greetings from, just change the color.
You need to put an outline on that, don't you?
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Sorted. Right. What's happening next?
Okay, right. So I've got greetings from Lapland. So, oh, Mr. Alcon's on. I better change this to Lapland postcard before Mr. Alcorn tells me off.
Watch out.
Right. So I've got to do some things as well. So greetings from. I like it in green. I'm staying tradish. So I'm going to go outline color to white. Yeah, nice. Might just beef that up a bit. Little tip for you is you can take it all the way to the top and then bring it down until you think, oh, that's good. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's a nice tip.
It is a nice tip, isn't it? And then this fresh snow, icy breezes. I think the outline color. Ooh, do you know what? I want the green that's in greetings from. So I'm going to go to my dropper tool, get the green. Nice. Now, that doesn't show up quite as well as I would like. So maybe I need to go to an effect, put a haze on it. Ooh, what, blimey. There we go. And then I'll put a text color white, shadow color also white. There we go. That'll do. Just keep it nice and subtle. Or I could actually change the text color itself. Maybe that could be the yellow. No, that does not work. That'll do like that. Right. Now, what I've got here is I've got mountains and I've got a palm tree. Well, none of that's working for me. So I'm going to go over to, I've deleted them. I'm going to go over to elements, design assets. I'm going to search for Holly. My sister's name. Get a nice little sprig. Stick it on. Boom. Right, nice. That's right, nice, that. And then maybe I can bring fresh snow to the top. Ooh, gosh. A lot of work to do here. Maybe that fresh snow, icy breezes is going to have to go in the middle more. Maybe I can bring that down. Nice. Okay, cool. And then for this kind of lovely flower, which is native to the Hawaiian Islands, I'm going to take that off. And then in design assets, I'll go for Christmas lights. Oh, this is lovely. The good thing about design assets is that often they don't have backgrounds. Isn't that right, Mr. Jones?
Yeah, they're kind of cut out ready for you to use.
Oh, that's a great way of explaining it. I'm going to bring that down. And then I think I'll have to put it to the back, though. So I can go 3 dots, send to back. This fresh no icy breezes isn't really working for me. It says that the text color is white. But actually, what I found with these sometimes is that you have to click on it, choose another color, and then make it white. And then suddenly it is actually white. It's a bit of a funny one, that. I'll have to report that to the team. But there you go. We've got greetings from Lapland. We've got our Christmas lights there. I've got a bit of sprig of holly. I've moved my things around so they're in good places. And now also, don't forget you have this watermark on here, which is pretty cool. I like this. Don't know if you spotted that, Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Just nestling away there. Now, for that one, I'm going to change the effect. I'm going to go to duotone, click it, and choose my crimson red. And then if I go into elements again, design asset, I think if I put Christmas stamp in here. Oh, North Pole Express delivery.
Oh, nice.
So I think actually I could get that and I could put that in my circle there. But you think even better than that is just to delete that thing.
Yeah, the one next to it is, yeah.
It's an absolute Christmas banger, isn't it? Look at that.
That is.
Express North Pole. And in order to make it a little bit more like authentic, we've got to edit opacity. Bring it, little tip for you is bring it down to 0 and then just wait until you think that it does the business.
Gosh, I've never thought of doing that.
Yeah, 60%. Yeah. 60% of the time, it works every time.
All of the time.
There we go. I'm done. What have you got going on Welcome to Cowtown? Oh, yeah. What have you got?
Yeah. Well, I did this. I did a thing. So it's like I just got this image of a Christmas pattern, cropped it down, and just popped it in between, kind of like the guided activity had. You know?
Okay.
Do I do it again?
Yes.
Okay, let's bin that. So the top one, the top text is hollowed out. It's got no fill in there. So what we're going to do is we go to media and we go to photos, Christmas pattern. We choose any one of these. Let's go for this one. All right. Now, if you put that in between the two text boxes, there we go. You can see, you can kind of see it through. So now if you just crop it down using the crop handles, the long handles and the top and the bottom and the left and the right. There we go.
Nice.
Now, you can see there's a little edge there. Do you see that little corner that's still in view?
I didn't want to say. Well,
so what you may notice on the guided activity that the corners were rounded, and that's to solve that. So if you choose your image, go to edit, go to corners. Now you can round that off.
Nice.
So that you don't see that edge sticking out.
Yeah, very good.
There you go. Greetings from Kamala then. Is it raining? Of course it is. So we don't need this Hawaiian island. This is not, unfortunately, relevant.
Palm tree.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So now, what can we go for? Let's go for elements. Let's go for design assets. Let's just search for Christmas. Christmas. Go. And I wouldn't mind a nice tree, perhaps. There's very interesting stuff in here. I like these. I like this pile of gifts. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, those stars I think are nice. You could have them.
Yeah, the hanging stars look good. Yeah, just give those a tap as well.
Lovely.
There we go. And maybe the pile of gifts can go down there.
Ooh, lovely.
And then the hanging
That's
stars.
made me feel all Christmassy there.
Up here. What
that
else?
is lovely.
This tree. Let's have him.
There is the thing about going overboard, but you make your own
And I don't think I'm there yet. Yeah. So it's yeah.
What about you? What about your Christmas stamp?
Yes. Oop. You could.
What on earth did you do?
Pop a bit of holly on maybe one of your letters of you. There we go. Just like that. Right. The stamp. Yes, let's go for that. So
Yeah.
Christmas stamp. Check 2 times. Approved. Santa Claus. I like that. Cool. What should we go for? What should we go for? Maybe that one at the top's the best one. Express delivery. Let's get rid of this one. Pop that up there.
Nice.
There we go. Maybe I need to get this in white. So I'll go to Effects. And I'm going to go to Tones and choose Duotone. Tap on Duotone again. And the shadows need to be white. And the highlights need to be white. There we go.
Nice. That's made a difference.
And then stamps are always kind of on the wonk as well. So there we go. And overlapping.
On the wonk.
Is that something you'd say?
On the wonk.
Yeah. Is that a Welsh thing? I think that might be a Welsh thing.
No, like wonky, but on the wonk. That's news to me.
It's on the wonk.
It's on the wonk. That's amazing. On the wonk.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You want to straighten that out? It's on the wonk, but yeah.
On the wonk pad. That's tremendous. I love that. Okay, I've got one more little Christmas surprise for you here. One of the things that I was thinking with mine was I was thinking, well, it's all a bit busy, and the background's making me don't know what's going on there. So what I thought was I'd go down in my layer stack, I'd select my background, and then I'd go to opacity, and then bring the opacity down. So it just makes it a little bit more dreamy. Oh, lovely. And then, last but not least, and this is an optional extra, but all the best people will do it, is you can put like a border around it like you would on a postcard. And the way I would do, would I do that?
How would you do it?
How would I do it? I go to shapes. I didn't find anything there, just because all I want is you can put border in actually, and it does. No, you don't put border in. You put rectangle. You can put rectangle with border. That's what I was looking for. Oh, okay. What are you doing? Give me these. I don't want these. I want that one. Just put rectangle in. Blimey. Let me. It didn't do that last time. Just put rectangle in. You can grab any of them. A square is also a rectangle. Put it in here. Put it down there. And then what you need to do is the fill needs to be nada, nothing. And then the border should be white. And then you can change the thickness of your border if you like. I think, something around about there is pretty good. I like that. And one of the things I thought was quite good for this is that your border is on the top here. But if you bring it down in your layer stack, you see it's just gone behind the holly. You see there? It kind of jumps behind and in front.
Yeah.
So I thought, it'd be quite cool to have like your holly over the front. And then also, keep going. And then also your crizzy lights. Crizzy lights going across the front of it, which I thought looked absolutely... That looked absolutely not on the wonk. It looked amazing. So all happy with that.
In front of it. Oh, I like going in front of it. Yeah.
Yeah, nice, isn't it? Bit of je ne sais quoi. And then just make sure that my just a little pop off. You love a little pop off. So there we go. And then when you're done, so I've just reduced the opacity of my background image, and then put a little border in, and made sure that the border is behind my crazy lights. and my sprig. And there we go. You can download by clicking there. Do you know what? If you download this and you can print it out on A4 at the bottom half of a page of A4, and then if you fold it over, you got a Christmas card, people.
Yeah.
Just an FYI. Just an FYI. So you can download it there if you want to print it. Otherwise, you are always pressing share. Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, store it in Google Drive or OneDrive, or create a view-only link which you can send to your nearest and dearest. There we go. Happy days?
I had a lot of fun today. That was much fun. Yeah.
Oh, you've made my day. That was a lovely thing to say that. That's a real Christmas gift you've given me there.
Yeah. Thank you for guiding us through those activities.
But in the meantime, have the most wonderful of Christmases, and we shall see you in the new year.
Yeah, get up there in the new year.
Yeah, give us a little piece of Christmas wisdom before we finish.
Like and subscribe to Dom Trainer Creative Tutorials on YouTube. Thanks very much.
That'll make your Christmas better. All right, thank you very much, everyone. See you soon.